All right, y'all. So I'm on the way to meet this guy. We've been talking about this since yesterday, and he has some 4 Nintendo Switch games available for me. And at first, it was a little sketchy because I'm gonna show the listing right here, because originally he told me that it was 4 for $35, and so I had hit him up. I'll show y'all the messages. And so after that, he was just like, well, it's really next best offer, I guess. And I said, what's the best offer? He told me 38. So I said 39. He was like, well, do 40 and they all yours. So I'm like, okay, cool. I said 40. We're supposed to meet up. And that's when he texted me this. And so once he texted me that back, I was just like, okay, I'm not even gonna worry about it no more. Because I guess, I don't know if you're trying to play like a game or whatnot. But he ended up hitting me back up and said, I guess the dude didn't come through with it. And so, yeah, now I'm on the way to go pick him up. And I had already saw that, I was going to make my money back with just 2 of the games already. The other ones is just all profit. And so I'm going to go pick these games up. And I'll let y'all see it, transaction or whatnot. So let's get it. All right, guys, look at the score. $40. Let's get it. Debating on if I want to keep it in the collection or not. I want to have a Nintendo Switch collection, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, this is about the end of the night, and this is everything aside from 3 other Batman toys, but this is everything that I've acquired within the last 2 days of me garage selling. So that was yesterday and the weekend before, and I met up with 2 people and got all the DVDs. So yeah, this is only like week 2 of me doing this, and this is everything that I've acquired. This is already a part of my personal collection that I already had, but I ended up getting the OLED like last year. So my OLED is in there. I decided to sell this one since I rarely play it, and I already have a newer one, and I've already listed that one on eBay as well. Everything on top has already been listed. Everything at the bottom has not been listed, so I will list that as soon as I get a chance. I'm a very busy person. I drive trucks throughout the week. So, like I said, and I made another sale today, but I had to refund him his money because, like I said, I am new to this, and I put that I'll pay for the shipping. And when I did the math on that and they sent me everything, I end up owing on, so I was gonna lose. So I decided to just cancel that order. And yeah, so like I said, I'm new to this, so I don't know everything about reselling, being on eBay and none of that. So, but I ended up giving him his money back, and I'm gonna update that listing and make sure they pay for that shipping. But yeah, this is what I have so far. If y'all like these videos, continue to support me, and I'm gonna keep pushing out these videos. And oh yeah, I sold a bumper today, as that's aside from what I was doing with the games, but I sold a bumper today for $100, and I'm gonna use that $100 for next week, the garage selling. I also have $11 left from what I didn't spend last week of garage selling. So I got $111 to spend next week. So hopefully, and I'll be in Mississippi next week. That's my hometown. So hopefully I can find something good. And I'm going with my older brother because he liked what I'm doing. So he said he's going to try it out. 24 hours later. All right, y'all. So I'm back in my hometown, and this is my collection, like, that I collected way before I started reselling. This not even half of it. Holy Bible. Got to keep that on here. This not even half of it. I got a storage unit. I have a storage unit. See, this sealed. I ain't never opened this game. But I have a storage unit I'm going to tomorrow. And I'm bringing a lot of that stuff back down. And I'm going to go through all of this. And I may or may not sell what's part of my collection that I did just because. Because I wanted the collection, based straight off of garage selling. So I got a lot of stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff. But I'm going to go to that storage unit tomorrow, and I'm going to let y'all see everything that I have. All right, y'all. I'm in my hometown at the local Goodwill. I'm finna see what I can come out. They just opened up at 10, so I'm finna walk up in here now. I couldn't find any garage sales today. and I had a deal lined up, but I don't think I'm gonna take it. So I'm gonna go up in here and see what I find. All right, y'all. So we spent too much time up in that Goodwill, and I struck out again. I saw some stuff, some clothes up in there, but I'm not familiar with selling clothes. So, y'all, we at this storage unit. I really don't even know what all I got in here, but I do know I have a few systems that I didn't bring with me. And I think I got some Pokemon cards, like first edition up in here. Don't know if I'm gonna sell anything from my personal collection, but I really came down here to get my systems so I could test the games, the retro games that I do buy. So I'm finna find out what I actually have here. And when I get home, I'll go through everything because I don't have time now. I'm already kind of late trying to get home. And it's a 6-hour drive, so I'm gonna give y'all, a little sneak peek of what's actually in here. So it's 6 hours for me, but it'll probably be like a second for y'all. So let's go. All right, y'all, this is the stuff that I had in stores right here. A few games right here. Some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, some systems, yeah. And I think it's some more stuff, but we'll go through it when I get back to the crib. All right, y'all. So as I was leaving Mississippi for this trip, I was very discouraged that I really didn't find any profit that I could use other than, my own stuff. But as I was leaving, man, this girl that I follow on Instagram posted that Walmart messed up her order and gave her 2 Nintendo Switch games. And she posted them on Instagram, and she said first come, first serve. So, of course, I had to slide up. All right, y'all. So I literally just got these for free. Somebody made a post on Instagram saying that they were giving the wrong thing from Walmart and that they had 2 games that they didn't need. So I slid up, asked, can I get them? We just met, and he just gave it to me. Now I'm finna head back to Texas. So, man, it's crazy. And they see it. I don't even know the listing yet, but I don't know the price yet, but I'll drop the price right here and see what they worth. I might keep them, though. We'll see. Many hours later. All right, y'all. So I'm back in Texas, my home. But I struck out bad in Mississippi. I couldn't find nothing. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I really didn't even know what to look for in the thrift stores. Once I didn't see video games, I basically just gave up. And I went to 3 Goodwills, couldn't find any video games. But man, this, right, what y'all looking at, is my personal collection. So these are all the games that I was collecting back in like 2018 when I started. Some of these games from my childhood, like majority of these are from my childhood that I kept. But these are the ones that I that I started collecting for. And of course, these are the more newer games, the X-Men game. And I had plenty of movies that I just left. So right here is 2 PSPs, Game Boy Advance. I actually just found this game somewhere. It's sealed, and it got a gamepad, a Disney Infinity. But it's a Xbox One up in here, a PlayStation 2, original Xbox, and I have an Xbox One up in here. I don't believe that I will actually sell anything from my personal collection, but this right here, because I don't even remember getting it, probably this Crackdown game and these 3 handhelds, and on top of that, this Hellboy game right here. So I'm gonna put that over here to the stuff that needs to be listed, and this Disney Infinity game and this gamepad that goes with it. On top of these 2 figures, I got one more. I'm gonna have to find it. And the handhelds, I'm gonna sell that too. But let me tell y'all. Oh, and up in here, these are some of my Pokemon cards. I left my Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I just left them. Pokemon, Naruto cards, baseball cards, they all up in there. But, and all this right here is gonna need to be listed or sold. This is listed already. I'm gonna sell that 30. So, yeah, I struck out in Mississippi, but I was able to grab that and these 2 games for free. So everything is all profit. So that was a blessing. But man, yes, this is my collection so far. And of course, this is everything that has been listed. I don't count any of that or any of these over here, but yeah, man, we making progress. We making progress. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell any of my personal collection. I don't think I will. But you never know. You never know. But yeah, man, so I just want to let y'all, end this video off. So if y'all like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm out.